Everyone, it's your loyal servant Joe Soto coming to you today with another video. The topic for today is don't let guilt and shame stop you. You see, I've helped hundreds of people over my 13-year career span. Unfortunately, not all of them were wealthy. However, my business today focuses on helping the affluent. You see, I was brought up with the idea that the love of money is the root of all evil. Some of my earlier circles even talked down on the quote-unquote greed of the wealthy. They said they are evil, they are shrewd, they are selfish. This was their narrative. This video will give you insider information about what I've witnessed working with the quote-unquote rich. So today I'm going to talk to you about the guy who started me in this business. He was a client and also a mentor. Unfortunately, he passed away a few years back, and even to this day, I miss him dearly. Some of the people describe this man as shrewd, as a penny pincher. Yes, even within my own company, they described him in this manner. You see, this man was a military veteran, and I am too a veteran, and we found some common ground there. When I first met this gentleman, I could see why some of my colleagues described him the way that they did. He was assertive, he was direct, he was very intelligent, and he knew what he wanted. I didn't know what to expect when I started working with this gentleman. All I knew is that whenever I spoke to this gentleman and he opened his mouth, what I heard come out was just pure wisdom. This was a man who started from humble beginnings, married the love of his life, and cared deeply about his family. When we talked about money, he did shift his demeanor a little bit. But I saw beyond it and just kept learning from him, listening to him. I'm incredibly blessed for this gentleman because he became one of my first clients and he set a template for what I will look for in future relationships. We became very close. See, not all clients are a good fit. Some of the rich people horror stories that you hear about on TV just has not been my experience. I find that many times those who take shots at the wealthy don't really understand them. Someone once said that people fear what they don't understand. And I think some of that is very true. As I said, most of my clients today are well off, right? So they also provide a lot of jobs. They are family people. They care deeply about their friends. Many devote tons of time to their community. They give up their time and their money. Are there evil rich people out there? I'm sure. I just haven't met too many of them in my business. And indeed, I wouldn't say that I would like doing business with people like this anyways. So if your narrative about people with wealth is negative, how could you ever learn from them? How can you ever add value to them? You see, I didn't come from a wealthy family. I didn't go to Harvard. I didn't have a gazillion degrees when I came into this business. I didn't have a bunch of letters behind my name, but the heck, these people allowed me to provide for my family. They gave me a shot. So yes, we are talking about wealthy individuals here. We can learn so much from these wealthy individuals with an open mind. I've seen how the pudding is made, so to speak. But you have to check yourself right now and ask yourself, what is my internal narrative with money, right? That's the first step. We cannot attract what we criticize. Trust me, I've seen how these folks move. They get angry, they love, they have ups, they have downs. They're ordinary people. Look, I ended up in this industry by a complete accident. The same client that I told you about earlier that gave me a start in the industry, he wrote a letter to Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase. Because of this letter, I became a financial advisor. I was told this numerous times before I started my career. Joe, you have no connections. Joe, is your family rich? Joe, you don't know how to golf. Joe, you don't even look like a financial advisor. You should go do something else. I was told this. Unfortunately, I'm the wrong guy to send down that path. I took all the required training and nearly aced my securities license examinations to become a financial advisor. I couldn't believe my scores because I'm not the greatest test taker. Truth be told, some of the other financials around me, they had this aura of greed, the same greed that they blamed the clients that they were helping. A bunch of hypocrites, I say. I knew I could add value if I just work hard, operate from a position of integrity, and always do what's right for my client. No compromises. And like that, today, I run my own wealth management firm. Folks that criticize the wealthy, I don't think they understand what it means to be rich. Rich people have more money, therefore they have more problems. I've seen it. In a way, I'm grateful for their challenges because that's how I get to add value to them. But you can't fear the wealthy and expect to be rich. You can't expect to take from the wealthy and become wealthy. It's just not a good long-term strategy. It's crazy, actually. I would say 99% of the clients that I have earn their wealth the good old-fashioned way. One deposit at a time over long periods of time. They gain knowledge, they saved, they invested consistently. In other words, they did what a lot of people are unwilling to do. I've seen family members in society demand from the wealthy. They need to pay more. They need to do more. I must admit, I wonder why they don't teach this in school. It would be helpful to add some perspective to the work that it takes before the wealth is actually accumulated. So if you're rich, don't let anyone guilt and shame you into anything. My job is to protect my clients often from the people they love most. You see, love and money are vulnerable spots for many people. I add lots of value for my folks from this standpoint, but I am a pit bull when it comes to protecting my clients. I couldn't do my work from the heart if I didn't believe, right? If I believed that these people were bad, greedy, selfish people, quite frankly, I would find something else to do. I couldn't do what I do. For wealthy families to save and accumulate wealth is a journey. If they're not careful, they can stress themselves to death. It's an art, right, for wealthy people not to destroy relationships and protect their wealth. And if there are no boundaries, there are bound to be significant problems. Money evaporates and relationships are shattered. While Wall Street sees clients as a transaction, I see them as an opportunity to protect and serve them. So it's been a good business model for me, and one that is needed in these challenging times. When people are wealthy, not all friendships are genuine. Not all family members love the way that they love. Many people seek to take a lot and give a little. This is why I had to leave the big Wall Street machine. I would rather be broke than compromise my integrity. But I will never be broke because I'm not too good to do any job. I believe I know how to add and create value, and you can do that anywhere, anytime. So, what's the main takeaway here, my friends? If you work hard, right, and you saved a ton of money, and now you're wealthy, you have options. And with these options, you must build a team of trusted advisors. A trusted advisor avoids conflicts of interest and seeks to put your interests before their own. The term for that definition is fiduciary. A fiduciary has a legal obligation to do what's in your best interest. That is what I am to my clients. Now, it didn't come easy. My clients can tell you about the battle scars that I have with the industry. But today, we are in alignment. As a fiduciary financial advisor, there is nothing better than to only worry about one thing: do what is right for the client. When you work with a fiduciary, the product you buy is not to line the pockets of the advisor. It's what is right for you. Think about the number of people who open their mouths to tell you what you should be doing with your money. Likewise, have a fiduciary mindset with dealing with family and friends. It's simple. Just follow these 3 steps. Number 1, what's in it for you? 2, what's in it for them? Number 3, are there any conflicts? It's that simple. These steps apply to money, life, and any business transaction. Now, if you are one of the people that think that all rich people are greedy and evil, imagine if you had to deal with steps 1, 2, and 3 every day of your life after you spent a lifetime working hard doing the right thing. To wrap up, do you feel pressure when dealing with money and relationships? After listening to this video, what steps can you take to preserve your relationships and continue to grow your wealth? As always, I honor you and your commitment to expand your financial IQ. Please share the video with someone you care about. Comment, like the video. I read all the comments. My friends, until next time, your loyal servant here logging off, Joe Soto. I'll see you guys in the next video.